Hey everyone, in this video I'll show you how to play a game called The Chronicles of the Fallen World. It's a print and play board game you can easily print at home or at a copy shop. This roll and write adventure requires only 2 sheets, 5 dice, and a handful of tokens. I'll be playing a scenario called Leon's Library. This is the main story, but there are many other scenarios available on Kickstarter. Check the link in the description. The story takes place in an alternate history Eastern Europe during 1994 to 1995, where the Cold War has escalated into a full-scale world war. East and West are locked in mutual annihilation, and civilization is living its final days. In this chaos, we must gather the most valuable items needed to survive the post-apocalypse. The items you collect vary by scenario. This time, they are books. Our character, Leon, is determined to save as many books as possible. The first game board is the city map, featuring roads, bus stations, bars, militia patrols, rubbish bins, monuments, and major locations. It also includes a list of effects for each ruined location and a turn tracker. The second game board features trackers for books, special items, faith, cash, and food. The rest of the board contains quests, actions, and reference information for the 12 main game locations, as well as minor points of interest, such as bus stops, militia, and rubbish bins. Each day is divided into 6 turns. On each turn, you roll 2 dice to determine your available actions and movement between locations. For example, you might deliver mail at the post office, head to the bar to boost your faith, work in the community garden to earn food, or try your luck by digging through rubbish. Alright, let's play and see the rules in action. Leon starts with 3 faith. It's important to keep faith high. If it ever drops below 1, Leon skips all remaining turns of the current day, or the entire next day if the drop happens at night. Faith is also used for certain actions and quests, and it can be spent to modify dice at any time, except during the bombing phase. I've just marked 2 units of food. That's my starting supply. Now I must choose one of the 3 monuments as my starting position. With only 12 days in the entire game, I pick it carefully based on my strategy. I want to reach the post office early and start delivering mail. I start here and roll. It's a double. That means I can re-roll. I use the 3 to move to the post office. A small book icon indicates an instant reward upon arrival. A book. Several locations offer early game bonuses like this, encouraging you to explore the city right away. An exclamation mark indicates a quest. In this case, a daily quest called The Last Postman. I use my only available die and roll another one to combine their values and determine the delivery address. I can deliver the letter at any time, unless I'm too late and the destination has already been destroyed. 2 other actions available at the post office are steal and trade. Stealing a book costs 2 faith and can be done only once per location. I could also buy books or food for 2 rubles, but I don't have any cash. Trading also allows me to sell special items, but I don't have any of those yet either. Unlike steal action, trade action can be used without limits. I tick 1 box here to mark that I've picked one of the 4 deliveries, and another box on the calendar as my first turn ends. Oh, good. I don't want to re-roll this one. Let's see. I can use the 5 to reach the market and deliver that mail right away. Lucky! Note that I landed on the top corner of the market space. Any corner of a location counts as being at that location. I deliver the mail and earn my first cash. That was my first die this turn. Now I use the other one to go to the bar and boost my faith. No action dice are required. I'm technically just stopping by for a quick break. Next turn, and I think I should visit the elite area before those houses get bombed. They each have only 1 heart. I use a 3 to get there, and since I'm on the corner next to elite complex number 4, I can work there to earn some cash. The daily quest here is called Casual Jobs. I must use one of my dice and roll an additional die to get a total. If the total is more than 5, I earn 1 ruble. If it's more than 10, I earn 2. But if the total is less than 5, I lose faith. Having special items like a shovel or screwdriver would boost the total, but I don't have any yet. Nice. My 4 plus a lucky 6, that's 2 rubles earned. I mark the progress on both the map and the quest sheet. After 3 days of work, I'll earn a book as a bonus to my final payment. I also spend 1 faith to use the steal action. I'm sure the rich won't mind if I borrow a book for free. Next turn, I use a 3 to take a step and enter another elite complex. Note that a movement die sets the maximum number of steps you can take, not the required number. I go through the same routine. First the daily work, then I spend another faith to steal a book. Next turn, I stop at the last elite complex and find a free exploration bonus. Another forgotten book. My other die is a 3. It's pretty weak, but I'll give it a try. Yes, just enough for the job. It's so tempting to steal one last book from this location, but I'm afraid of losing all my faith. Better not. It's the last turn of the day, and I must find shelter before the bombs fall at night. I'd never sleep in an elite complex. They collapse after a single hit. Luckily, I can reach the hoarder's house. It's a safe place, given the indicated bomb type. Let me explain more. By the end of the day, you must take shelter at one of the locations. Otherwise, you will lose a half of your turns the following day while recovering. Sheltered or not, each night you must consume 1 food and roll for bombings. Choose your shelter wisely. If a bomb hits your location but the building still has at least 1 heart remaining, you lose 1 faith. But if a bomb destroys your location, you instantly lose the game. To determine which locations are at risk, check the bomb icons. 1 square on a bomb icon means you roll a single die. Locations 1 to 6 can be hit tonight. 2 squares on a bomb icon mean 2 dice are rolled. Only building number 1 is safe. Don't panic. Most locations can withstand 2 hits before collapsing, but as the game progresses, fewer buildings remain safe. Each destroyed building triggers a special effect. For example, when the market is ruined, goods become extremely scarce, and their prices double at the post office. The good news is that your special items can also be sold for twice as much. These gameplay triggers can alter your plans, forcing you to adjust your strategy, or even change it entirely. Okay, back to the game. I use a 6 to reach the hoarder and find another bonus book. I also spend my other die on the daily quest called Big Cleanup. The first day ends. I consume 1 food and roll a die for tonight's bombing. Number 3. The old minister's house gets bombed but survives with 1 heart left. I should visit him to try to finish his quest as soon as possible, or maybe not. I can just stop by and steal a book from him instead. We'll see. Next day, I'm deciding whether to use a 6 for the hoarder's quest or for movement. Okay, I'll use a 1 for the quest. I place a reminder token here to track daily quests I've already used today. This is not necessary, but I prefer to do so. Then I use a 6 and walk to the bar for a morning pint of coffee. 6 and 1 again. Let's head to the barracks and sneak in something forbidden. Contraband delivery earns me 2 rubles but costs 2 faith. A couple of turns later, I stop at the post office again to pick up my next parcel and buy some supplies. I buy 1 food and some books. Collecting 8 books grants me a faith bonus. I desperately need more food. And such a good roll here gives me an idea. I'll test my luck and dip my hands in the nearest rubbish bin. Maybe I'll find something edible. I need at least 9. No, total 8. I'm not wasting my 6 just like that. Luckily, I have enough faith to modify a die by 1, making the total 9, which means I found some food. I finished the day at the half-ruined hotel, helping strangers find their passports and increasing my faith by 2. Tonight, bombs fall on Union Street, and so does my camera. I spent the day working in the elite area again, and almost missed my chance to reach a safe spot before nightfall. I catch the last bus to the community gardens and use one action die there to make progress on the garden volunteering quest. I'm safe. I rest and eat one food. Bombs fall on location number 4, the Elite Complex. It collapses as it can only withstand one hit. Let's see what happens next. A ruined building triggers a special effect. Let's check it. Buried in rubble, the nearest bar permanently closes. That's sad. Restoring faith just got harder. As you can see, every destroyed building increases the challenge. This mechanic raises the tension over time and makes every location feel more valuable. My next goal is to steal a VIP ID from the old minister before his home is bombed again. It cost me 3 faith, but it was worth it. With the ID, I can pass patrols without losing faith. I can also trade the ID for books at the hoarder's house or hand it to the strangers at the hotel to restore my faith back to its maximum. 5 and 1. I was going to help the minister fix his TV, but I realized I could finish a 3-day work streak at the nearby Elite Complex and score a book. Oh, and I've just made an extra step because I modified a die using faith. That building will probably be wrecked soon. Time to wrap up the job. 5 and 4. I earn 1 ruble and 1 bonus book, finishing my job here. Nice. I successfully finish another job at a nearby elite house and catch a late bus to the community garden where I spend the night. Sadly, I'm out of food now. During the night, a bomb hits the hotel, building number 8. Not too far from where I was. My 2 biggest concerns now are faith and food. I'm out of both. And that puts my mission at serious risk. So I decide to work at the gardens. There's a quick faith boost and a long-term chance to earn plenty of food. That's great, but I need something to eat right now. Fortunately, there's a rubbish bin right next to me. I spend my 1 to move there and use the 6 to dive deep for any edible leftovers. Wow. My faith saves me once again. I adjust the dice to a total of 9 and manage to find some food. Over the next few days, I helped out at the garden and post office, searched the ruined hotel for anything useful, and even started digging around the central dump station. But everything I managed to earn went straight into a few more books and just enough food to survive another day. Five days left. So far, I've collected half of the books needed to win, but I have no food left. The hotel has just been completely destroyed, and I couldn't help those people find their passports in time. I also failed to uncover any of the useful items that were hidden there. The event triggered by the ruined hotel says, "Help the wounded. Visit this location today to gain faith." I definitely want to do that. Let's roll the dice. Wow. Okay, change of plans. I'm heading to a rubbish bin. Let's say the one next to the market. I'll try to get some food for tonight and maybe purchase a few more books while I'm there. Another lucky roll. I find a book at the bottom of the rubbish bin. While I'm at the market, I buy 1 food and 1 more book. I roll a 3 and a 6. I head toward the survivors at the ruined hotel, but make a quick stop at the barracks to earn some cash. With both the post office and market still standing, I want to take advantage of the chance to buy more books while I can. I complete the event by helping the wounded survivors of the bombed hotel. I may not have found their passports in time, but at least I saved their lives. With that boost to my faith, I head to the bar for a little extra motivation. From the gardens to the dump, from the dump to the hoarder. Little by little, I'm making progress, one quest at a time. I'm still unsure which location deserves priority, and my decisions depend heavily on the dice rolls. Not every result works well for every quest. For example, at the gardens, the sum of numbers in a row must match the required total to earn food. Other quests are daily, so I can't just stay in one place and roll turn after turn. I have to keep moving and adapt. I move to the hoarder and spend 1 die on the cleanup quest, earning another book. The hoarder really is a reliable source of books. The day ends and so does my food supply. Tonight, 2 bombs fall. Buildings number 6 and 4, let's see what happens. Honestly, I expected these buildings to fall much earlier. Tower number 6. This ruined complex blocks the intersection and disables a bus stop, but that's fine. I had almost completely cleared this area anyway. Building number 4 is already destroyed, so the bombing shifts to number 5. The event reads, "Old debt repaid, your old friend finds you and returns an old debt. Gain money and faith." That's very nice. This bombing could have ended much worse. I worked for the hoarder and went to the garden looking for some food, but instead I found a shovel, a very useful item for multiple quests, though getting it this late in the game won't give me a big advantage. I did manage to scavenge some food from the trash can, thanks to a lucky 6 and a faith-boosted die adjustment. My commitment to garden volunteering finally paid off. I also enjoyed digging through the dump station pile with my new shovel and even unearthed some food. Eventually, I completed the daily cleanup quest at the hoarder's house and traded him the VIP ID I'd been holding onto for some books. These last few days really helped me grow my collection. Now, I have just 4 books left to win. But at this point, I'm not sure where to go. With only 2 days left, every turn matters. For now, I'm taking shelter at the dump station, location number 12, the safest spot in this part of town. 1 ration of food left, just enough to survive the last days. I hear the bombs falling on the minister's house. What's the effect? Move freely through patrols for the whole day. I don't need that today. And another one, right on the market. Oh, I know what that means. Monopoly. The event reads, double the post office prices permanently. Buy supplies and sell items for twice as much. Buying books is no longer an option. They've become far too expensive. So I spent the day digging through the rubbish, trying to reach the books buried at the bottom. The shovel lets me roll 2 extra dice instead of 1. A real help. But instead of focusing on unearthing the books, I decided to go for the radio instead. I heard the hoarder is willing to trade 3 books for it. And once again, my faith saves me. I change that 4 into a 6, finish digging the hole, and finally pull out the radio. Let's sell it quickly. Just 1 book left, guys. Only 1. I guess I'll try my luck digging through the dump again. Two is good. 1, 2, 3 is perfect. Let's try reach that book. I didn't really want to leave this place, but my rolls just won't let me dig any deeper. And without faith left to modify them, that's dangerous. Maybe it's smarter to restore some faith first and come back later? Alright then, let's head to Union Street and pick up that cat. It's been waiting there since the bombing a few days ago. The plan is to bring the cat to the hoarder and help him with his rat problem. That'll earn me 4 faith, enough to dig again safely and be able to modify my rolls. I spend the night at the post office when the bombs fall and destroy the barracks. That triggers another round of bombings. With so many locations already in ruins, the next strike aimed at number 4 shifts all the way to number 10, the community garden. And it doesn't stop there. The following blast hits the gardens again, wiping out both hearts at once. The effect reads, "No more food can be found in rubbish bins." Luckily, I've already scavenged enough food to last. Another bomb drops, this time hitting the hoarder. It's the final day, and I'm not sure I have enough time to travel all the way back, solve his problem, and return to the dump station to dig again. Wait, I can sell my items for twice as much, right? That's right, the Monopoly effect. I can just sell my items and buy the last book, even though it now costs 4 rubles. The solution was closer than I thought. I won. Leon has finally gathered enough books and can now seal himself inside his bunker. What happens next, no one knows. But for now, our mission is complete. Get this game via the link in the description. Thanks for joining me on this adventure.